Hi guys, so I named mine Soaring into Leadership because the owls, they fly, they soar in the sky, so that's what I came up with. My mission statement is to become a social reliable surgeon who acts as a role model for those by promoting a healthy lifestyle. I feel like that's what I want to plan on doing in my life, and that's one of my goals. So, overview of my accomplishments include becoming an orientation leader for this year. I was conducting study groups for a variety of my classes, volunteering on MLK Day, and tutoring my fellow classmates in college algebra. I feel like that was my accomplishments for this semester. Some areas I like to improve include my communication skills. I believe good communication it gets the task done at hand. So I feel like if I, exemplify more communication skills, I feel like that will help me more. And making sure my opinion is heard, because everybody's opinion should be valued. So sometimes I might have an idea different from another person, so I feel like that is important as well. Some of my leadership goals include being able to come out my shell more and be able to talk and communicate with people in a social setting. I feel like sometimes I come as shy and reclusive, so I feel like it's important that I'll be able to come out my shell. So I want to volunteer at other organizations. I feel like that is important on and off campus, since we have a lot of problems occurring, and becoming the best orientation leader I can be for this year. So one of my leadership action plans is to continue practicing leadership on and off campus and ensuring I'm in contact with other people, so I can text or email my classmates about studying and prepare for our classes for whether we get out this epidemic or whether everything's all right with them. And I could provide leadership in my job setting. I feel like that's important because teamwork is very important in a job setting. So I feel like all the stuff I learned from this class I apply to my everyday life at work. So some examples of leadership, as I said, was forming many study groups for a medical terminology class, biodiversity, and college algebra. I feel like this was, an example of accomplishment I did, example of leadership that I did, because, it helped people pass their quizzes and their tests, and, I created connections with people. So my review goals and assess for learning. My goal for this course is to become an effective leader. So that's increasing my self-awareness, because if I understand more about myself, I feel like I'll be, more of an effective leader. Also, communicating is also a goal that I mentioned before that I have, because I feel like that's very important. And if I apply this to my everyday life, it'll help me tremendously. So ethics and leadership, I feel like ethics and leadership comes hand in hand. I feel like to be an effective leader, you have to have good ethics. That means being trustworthy, being honest. So I feel like a bad leader that is not showing that does not make an effective leader, and it makes the task that's supposed to be done not be able to be completed because of their effectiveness as a leader, as for their ethics. My personal philosophy of leadership is that leadership is a way of helping others. Leaders are equal, and everyone's role is significant. So some theories that come in mind is the relational leadership theory. This is where everyone is connected. So relationships are very important in this aspect. Another theory that I put is the reciprocal theory. It defines leadership as a relational process, and it is a shared process. So I feel like the shared process of leaders, I feel like that's very important. We're all cohesive unit. Another thing that I put is my true colors assessment. It came out as gold. So those people that have that color, it came out as someone that's detail-oriented, responsible, very reliable. And some of the pictures I have include me on MLK Day with my group and me washing the horses. And I also put a picture of the train station, because I feel like me as being a commuter student and going out there and taking the train every day was very effective. And I feel like it helped me more, humbled me more. And I put the group setting because of the study groups that I did. So for this semester. So thank you for watching my video. Have a good night or day.